All right, so today's lesson is Introduction to the Functions. So this concept is really important in terms of as you move on to the So in this one, if you look at this quadrant 1, quadrant 2, 3, and 4. So we divided the coordinate plane into 4 quadrants. In this 4 quadrants, the quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So what are the other vocabulary that we need to really know in this one? So here, these are called x-axis and y-axis. They're called axes, okay? So this is x-axis. What's the other name for the x-axis? Okay, so other names for this was horizontal axis. Okay, horizontal axis, x-axis, horizontal axis, and it is also called the independent axis. Independent. And coming back to the y-axis, this is the y-axis. Tell me what the other names are.
It is also the vertical axis.
Very good. Vertical. What else?
Y.
Y.
Dependent.
Dependent. Okay. So these are the really important. So when it says independent, that means x-axis. When it says dependent, that means y-axis. It's really important you know those things. Okay. And then also you can see this origin. Origin is basically a center. Basically, you can use it 0, 0, center. All you can say is origin. Okay. And when I plot a point, we always do as an order pair. Let's say if I write a 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 means I can say this one is x and this is y. So this is the x coordinate. And this is the y coordinate. Does that make sense? One is the x coordinate and the other one is the y coordinates. So when you plot these points, first always x first and then you plot the y coordinate. Okay, remember this. This basic notes is really important in terms of the working on there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to learn a little bit about the plotting the points, so that way you will get really familiar with this one too. Okay, let's go up here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the graph up here. I want you to guys get ready with your pens and plot the points, and then we can see how to plot these points, and we can learn.
Wait, what is the coordinates again?
The coordinate is 3 and 4. So let's go plot these points, and then we can use this graph more often.
So I'm ready. Well, I'm ready. Okay, first one, the black dot. So like,
I see that.
Can make it a little smaller.
That's fine. That's good. I like that. That's good.
Okay, so that's for 1A. That's for 1A.
So whenever you put that, you always put it like R. That way you know what point you're denoting that. Okay.
Well, okay. Yeah. Thought it would just get it if I put a label like that. It would get in the way of the other coordinates in my head.
Okay, that's a good idea too. Okay, let's try the other one.
Okay, so
S is 0, 2. So use the same graph. Leave the other graph.
Oh, okay.
Leave the other graph for the arrow. And use on the same graph.
I'm gonna erase it then.
That's good.
Okay, it's gone.
That looks good. You put the points correctly. That's good. And then that one is good. Okay, looks good. A couple of points up here. So this is the quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, so P, letter point P is right here. Is this in third quadrant? See that? Q is in second quadrant right here. And then R, it's on the x-axis. And then S is in the fourth quadrant. So if I write the points for them, the P, point P, you can see right here, this is on the x-axis -2, and then -3. Do you guys agree on that?
Yes.
Okay. So Sri, tell me what is the point Q? Tell me the
Point
order pairs.
to which coordinate is or what's coordinate?
No, we already have the quadrant. Tell me the coordinates.
Oh, okay. The coordinates are -3 is the x, and then negative. I mean, not -1. 1 is the y.
That's right. All right, Aryo, tell me the coordinates for the C.
For what?
This
So some are no coordinate x-axis. I didn't understand. So what's so coordinate? I mean, quadrant is
like it's order pair. Which order? What is the order pair for the R? Like what point is this right here?
Okay, it's let's see. It's x then y.
X is 3, 1, 2, 3. But the Y we don't have anything, so put a 0. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, and the last one is S. So it's basically used to see as 1, 2 on the X, and then -4 is 1. So 2 and -4 is the.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go ahead and then check this one. It's number 6.
I got second quadrant.
Okay. Are you number 7?
Number 7. Let me check my paper. I got 0, 0.
Which is center. Okay. Number 8, 3.
I got the origin.
No, number 8.
Oh, I got the fourth quadrant.
That's right. Okay. Number 9, are you?
I got -2, 0. So.
Okay. What quadrant is that? Or what is it? So there's no quadrant because it's on the axis, right? We can say it's like negative x-axis or the x-axis. Okay.
So would it be the x-axis?
X-axis. Yeah.
Wait.
And number 10.
E is the y-axis.
Very good. Number 11, are you?
That is the x and y. So I forgot it's called. It was
First quadrant.
yeah. Yeah, first quadrant.
That's first quadrant. So it always goes the counterclockwise. So first, second, third, and fourth. That's how it works. $5 instead of fee. Okay.
Yeah.
So the $5 is one time.
I'm done.
Okay. But the $10 is like every person in the picture. Let's say if I have 2 people in the picture, so obviously I need to pay $10.
Then it'll cost $25.
$25. So how do you write an equation first? How can we write an equation? What could be the equation? Think about it. So if I say money equal, oops, let me put another one. So let's say if I use that equation, if you say like m equals 15 times n, let's say if I have only one person, yes, $15, that makes sense. But if I have 2 people, and it's 2, right? 15 times 2 is what?
30.
Is that right, you think? If I have 2 people? I heard you said it's before it's like $25. So this equation for the one person makes sense, but it doesn't work with the other.
So
from this equation, I can definitely bring it up.
Oh, I switched it around.
You see that? That's fine. It's a 5 plus 10 and also it's the same as 10 plus 5 too. Because it tells you right here, $10 for every person. So every person is like n, so it's going to be 10n plus 5. So $5 is a one-time fee. So once I have these 2 values, now I can figure out how much it's going to cost. So what I can do is you can make a t-chart, or we can call it as input-output table. Okay. So this is called input-output table. So this is x, and this is rho, and this is y, and which is basically output, and we can write the order pairs. Okay, so the x is now, can I take 0?
Wait, for
Let's say nobody showed up, okay? So
okay.
nobody showed up and then nobody's there, but he still charges the setup fee. So for the rule, according to the rule, now n is 0. So what I need to do is, now this 0 I'm going to replace here. So it's going to be 10 times 0 plus 5. That 10 times 0 is
0
plus 5, which is 5. So $5 is the cost. So order pair is 0 and 5. Okay. Next one. Let's say if I have one person and the two functions showed up, I need to pay there. So how much is going to be?
Then 10 times
1.
I can't. Yeah, 1. But like, wait, for the first one, I got kind of confused because I would have said 10 right now, but then that like looked like okay, yeah. Then it's 1.
So if you put a one person there, so 10 times 1 is 10 plus 5. So that's $15. So 1 and 15, that's your order pair.
Yeah.
So let's say if I have two people, how much do I need to pay?
2 people, then it would be 10 times 2.
Plus
5.
$5. So that's $25.
So order pair is 2 and 5. 2 and 25, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So like that, and then the question says, and up to 4 people. So, but now you got the idea. So how to do this? Okay. So 3 is 35. So 335. So that's how we get the order pairs, and then you can graph them, and we can learn this one and more later how to graph those. But for now, at least you need to know how to write an equation for them and how to put the values in, then how to get that out there. Does that make sense? So let's try another example, or this is a test question. I want you to look at it. So we have the equation already. Okay, you don't need to create the rule. The rule is given to you, and then their input values are given to you, 1, 2, 3, 4. So which table is going to match for your equation? Okay, go ahead and look at it. I'm going to ask you. So
I got G.
You also got Z. Okay, let's check it. So your function
values.
I
got G.
Okay, this one.
Yeah.
2x minus 4, right? But the values are 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I put the 1 here, 1. Now multiply it. 2 times 1 is 2. Take away 2. Take away 4. So I get -2. So your order pair is 1, -2. So that one does match. Good. But the rest of them also, this is also there. So let's do the next one. If I put a 2, 2 times 2 is 4. 4 minus 4, that's a 0. So it's a 2 and 0. This is also matching, this is also matching. Okay. Now let's try 3. 2 times 3 is 6. Minus 4, that's 2. So that's 3 and 2. Obviously this one works, and then nothing else is there, so that's your answer there. Okay, good work. All right, let's look into the next one. So the error analysis. So the graph is like 4, 6 point. Which one do you think is incorrect? And then you tell me why it is incorrect.
So so like x-axis always comes first when you write down coordinates. So so x will always come first and that's like the correct order, no matter the value. So then it shows that in B it shows x is 4 and 6. So then it would be 4 and 6 as the ordered pair.
That's right.
4 come first. But then in A, it shows x is 6 and then y is 4. So then it would mean the ordered pair would come out 6, 4.
Right. So the ordered pair for here is 6, 4, and then this is 4, 6. Okay? Because x always comes first and then y is next. Does that make sense? Good. Now let's look at the next question. It's y equals to x squared plus 1. The x values are given -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Now let's make it input-output table. and see what we can get out of this. Then we can see what type of graph we can get this. Okay. So the x is the input, like input is these -2, -1, 0, 1, 2 are the input. And you plug it in the rule, and then you get the y value, and we can put the order pairs. And we can see plotting and see what kind of graph we can get. And the positive 9. So that's the order pair. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And after that one, I'm going to take another point, another input. Now this -1. So now this -1 back in here.
So
Go ahead and tell me.
To the power of, so -1 to the power of 2 is 1.
Positive 1.
I mean 2.
Yeah, positive 1.
And then that times 2 is 4. Positive.
Hold on, you're missing that. -1 to the power 2 is positive 1, because 1 times 1 is 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then 2 plus 1 is 2 times 1 is 2. Plus 1 is 3.
Yep. And
so
then
1,
the order here, -1, 3. In the same way, you're gonna read this is 0.
0. So 0. So x to the power of 2. I mean 0 to the power of 2 is 0. 2 times 0 is 0, and 0 plus 1 is 1.
So it's 1.
So it's 1.
0.
0. 1.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. If once you have this one, what you're going to do is next is we'll take these points and then plot them right here. So first one is -2, 9. I'll use the same color. -2 is here, and then positive 9 is all the way here.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one is -1, 3. Next is -1 and positive 3 is right here. And 0 and 1. Like this. So you complete this 1 and 2 and tell me what order pairs do you get.
Yeah.
So that's a graph it's gonna look like. So it's a parabola-like shape. And we're gonna learn this one more, like how to draw the parabolas and graph and absolute functions. There are a lot of them. We can learn more. But for now, all important is make sure you how to evaluate function, plot the points, and write the order pairs. And that's the priority right now. Okay? Does that make sense so far? Okay, all right, that looks good. Any questions on this for today? 3? 3, any questions?
No, not at all. I'm good.
Okay, good.